Hey, hi everyone. Welcome to HNM Technologies online training. In the last video and the previous video, we learned how to define functions using a def and parameters, use defaults, and handle variable arguments. Now, sometimes you need a function for just a one small job, like a single line, without writing a multiple lines of a function. Writing a full def block feel like too much. Imagine you calling a technician for a small minor repairs. In your home. It costs a lot. Like that, Python gives a shortcut. Python gives you a shortcut, which is a Lambda function. One line, no name needed, job done. We'll see what is a Lambda function and everything in this video. We're going to cover in this video in four parts: Lambda, map, filter, reduce. Today's topic sounds scary. Okay, this Lambda, map, filter, reduce. But I promise you, by end of this video, it will feel completely natural. Okay, I'll see everything step by step. First is what is a lambda? What is a lambda function? You already know how to write a function using a def, like defining function with a function name. Add x comma y. It returns x x plus y. Okay. If I print this 2 plus 3, so the answer is 5. Now the same thing with the lambda function. Add lambda x comma y, and this part is whatever the expression we are doing, x plus y the code is, and print add 2 comma 3, the same output here also. The output is 5. Okay, lambda is just a shorter way to write a same thing. That's it. Lambda equal to smart, lambda equal to short function, nothing more, right? This x comma y is the inputs, and the right side output returns whatever the output we want, that is output x plus y, right? No def function, no def, no function name, no return needed. Okay, all those are eliminated here. See a few simple examples using this lambda function. Okay, I want to double a number. I just take double lambda x, one number I take. Then I want to double that number x. So I'm multiplying that with the 2 to double. Okay, see output is a when it double of 5. The output is 10. Now I want to squares. What I have to do? I just take a where just take a square and the lambda function. I define my number x, and x into x, that is comes a square, and instead of that I can also take a square of 2. Okay, square of a 2 I'll take, and see output is 25. And if I take a 3 on 25, so function is working properly. I also take a subtraction. Okay, see output is -1. So like this we can use this lambda function wherever we want. Okay, so very shorter way, like a list comprehensions way, right? Yeah, we see this lambda function with a if else statements. Okay, so I'm taking a result lambda marks, I'm taking pass if marks greater than equal to 40, else fail. Okay, print in the result 85 is a pass, 35 fail. See output pass and fail. So with the help of lambda we can also use if and else statements also. When do you use this lambda function? Lambda is the most useful when you need a small quick function just once, especially to pass into another function. A very simple rule: if your function is just one line and used once, then use lambda. Or if it's longer or used many times, so then go for a def function. Like very simple rule: if your function is just one line and used once, then go for lambda. And if it's longer or used many times, then go for def. Okay, then that's it's about lambda. Then we'll see what does map do. Okay, map does a one simple thing, that is apply this function to every item in a list. It just applies function whatever we're giving to every item in a list. Imagine you have a list of marks and want to double all of them. Without a map, marks I have this, and double I have to take a variable. Yeah, I took an empty list for mark and marks. I'm appending doubled marks into the double list, my empty list, and I have to print that. You see, print double 85, 170, 75, 150, 65, 130, 55, 110, and 45 is 90. See, without a map, this what we have to do to double the marks. Now let's see the same thing with the help of a map. Marks I'm taking. You see, this is my marks and doubled list map. And inside a map, I am writing a lambda function. Lambda mark and mark into 2 comma marks. This what we done previously to double the number. The same thing we're doing here with the help inside this map. Okay, I'm just specifying that my doubled is a list inside I'm using a map, then lambda mark. Okay, then same output. See the difference here. Total this code, 5 lines of code, we're done with only 2 lines. So actually SNA, so in 1 line doubled. Map function we're using here only 1 line. But here we need to initiate empty list, then for loop, then append. This many operations I have to do without this map. See, this is what we done in this map. Lambda mark into 2. This is what we are what to do. So this is the operation or function to do, and I'm just specifying this operation to which where I have to do this operation to the marks list. That's it. See here, this is our map function. This is what to do the function to our, and this is where to do. Okay, and the list is I'm just converting them output into a list. Okay, I hope you got a clarity about this map, right? We'll see some basic examples for this map function. Example 2, I just want to add 5 extra marks to all the students. So for that I'm taking, so this is my list of marks 85, 75, and I'm taking bonus, and the list my map function what to do is mark plus extra 5 marks to the marks list. Okay, now I'm printing the bonus. See the output, 85 plus 5 90, 75 plus 5 80, 65 plus 5 70, 55 plus 5 60, and 45 plus 5 50. For all mark in a marks list, I added a extra 5 marks with the help of a map. Now let's see filter. Filter do only one simple thing, which is keep only items where the condition is true. And just keeping the items when condition is true. That's what filter do. And in general terms, what filter doing? Just where somewhere hard to filter, we just adding a filter to anything like whatever we want. Just that satisfied that condition and then gives the result. Just like that, I have marks. I'm just printing so many extra marks. Here I having 85 passing marks and some very low marks I have. So I just want to pass marks only. Who are passed in the exam, I just want those marks only. So I'm taking without filter. What I have to do for this, I just take another extra variable called pass, and then I add initial analyst, and for mark and marks for loop I take, and the condition if marks is greater than 40, just pass to append that marks. Okay, this is what I have to do without a filter. Now let's see the same thing with the filter. Okay, same thing. I'm just taking marks. See here, I'm just taking past, and the list, my output should be in a list, and the lambda function, which is a lambda mark mark greater than 40. This is the function, and to the my marks list. Okay, and the past marks 85, 75, 65, 55, 45. Marks only greater than 40. If I change this to 50, only 50 greater than, and if I change this 30, see, only more than 30. So but actually our past marks 40, so I'm just taking 40 and the output is low. Let's see our next one is a reduce. Okay, so reduce is doing very one simple thing, which is combine all items into one single value. Reduce doing combining all the items into one single item and just compress everything into one thing. Okay, how it's do, we'll see. For this I need to import this reduce function from library. So from function tools, import reduce. We have marks list. Here we have marks, and I'm reducing with the help of a reduce, and lambda x comma y x plus 5 marks. See, marks list reduce it to lengthwise into one single item. You may have a doubt here, why use map, filter, reduce when loops work fine. Even with this, we can do with the help of sum, total, okay, sum. And if I want a larger number, I can take a max number. The same thing I can do with a sum. Why we need to import a function tool like a reduce and do the same thing with the help of this complicated thing. You may have this doubt. You're exactly 100% right. Everything with the map, filter, reduce does we can do with the help of a for loop also. But in our current level, we don't need them. For loops are completely fine actually, more readable for in this level. Map, filter, reduce become very important later when you reach real world scenarios like 1 million lines of code. In that time, you actually need this need to know these functions, right? Like I said, when you have a thousand or a 1 million lines of code or a data of a student, map significantly works faster than the loop. Okay, because it runs in a optimized C code internally. Okay, processing thousand student records in a for loop is become slower. The your code runtime is a bit low, and using map it fast and faster internally. Many companies use this in their code bases. You will see them in Django, Flask, and data pipelines, APIs. Knowing them makes you comfortable reading a real world code. The real takeaway for you right now, tools we have Lambda, Map, Filter, Reduce. Do you need them and Lambda for when you sometimes useful, but mostly when matters with a sort and use them with a sort, map, filter. That time use this Lambda function. Okay. In this case, we're going to use for loops freely. They are cleaner and easier to debug. Learning map, filter, reduce, they will make you comfortable. You recognize them when you see them in other people's code or tutorials. Like, don't force yourself to use them everywhere. So if I were going to module 7 and module 8, they'll start feeling naturally and useful on their own. Okay. So suddenly knowing this lambda map reduce it a bit confusing, but later on it's natural for you. Just keep one thing in mind. For loops are like a automatic car, and this map, filter, reduce, all are a manual cars. Both reach the same destination. Learn both. Use whichever fits the situation. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for choosing HNM Technologies. Happy coding.